끝나고 오늘 화요일 아침 6시 15분이 지나고 있습니다. 자, 오늘 또 아침 리딩을 또 시작하겠습니다. Today matters. 12 daily practices to guarantee tomorrow's success. Prioritize your agenda. Learn how to decide every day what's important to you and then get it done. Get it done. Count your blessings. 101 stories of gratitude, fortitude, and silver lining. Going back to basics. So he came, thinking he understood after just one class. He went to his son and said, I need to listen to you. I probably don't understand you, and I want to. "9 minutes on Monday. The quick and easy way to go from manager to leader. It really works. Robbins provides simple and practical tools to help all managers get on the road toward becoming great leaders. Six months before releasing its chat box, OpenAI unveiled a tool called Daily Lee. Teen Talks Getting into College. 101 true stories from kids who have lived through it. As the fat ladders from Northwestern and Dartmouth arrived, I did not think about the fact that I had never done any real journalism before, and Dr. S did not major in children's literature. Life code, because they have no conscience to struggle with and have had a lot of practice. They are good, really good. The Sales Guru, lessons from the best sales book of all time. If performed in the proper, non-biased manner, sampling can support statistical results with sufficiently high precision. Sales differentiation, 19 powerful strategies to win more deals at the prices you want. I find many salespeople forget that they have an opportunity to stand out from the competition in the way they sell. So instead, they fight to win sales on price. Human body, understanding the human body. Type 1 diabetes mellitus, also called juvenile diabetes mellitus, develops in young people and is usually caused by a lack of insulin secretion. Mellitus. flashy foresight, how to see the invisible and do the impossible. When you have a two-way dialogue to establish the best result by sharing knowledge and wisdom, that is consultative value. You have now entered the communication age. Start with why. How great leaders inspire everyone to take the action. Walton Ibn Philosophy. That always thinking about winning probably became a self-fulfilling prophecy for him. The cost is more than just economic. The highly valued dollar remains a problem for multinational companies. Sinking cap. The craft of research. A passage state a view that you disagree with. And to be fair, you want to state it exactly. Microstyle, the art of writing little. To interpret any praise like this, we start with the words and then figure out how to fit their meanings together. Stop talking. Start the influencing. 12 insight from brain science to make your message stick. You don't read this book, you experience it. $1 billion consulting proposal. How to write a proposal that's accepted every time. When the term of the arrangement. Building a magnetic culture. How to attract and retain top talent to create an engaged, productive workforce. If employees are not in front of clients or customers, a company's motives for upholding a dress code are often different. Upholding. The giants of sales. What Dale Carnegie, John Patterson, Elmer Wheeler, and Joe Girard can teach you about real sales success. In fact, many of us won't do any more than look at the subject line before we move on. Great the TED Talks, creativity, an unofficial guide with words of wisdom from 100 TED speakers. Improve your global understanding. Bridge figures help you escape your comfort zone. Comfort zone. Untethering. The promise of security. The Lord is your security. He will keep your foot from being caught in a trap. While we sleep, unlocking the power of sleep and dreams. Numerous scientific laboratories around the world have replicated this alarming effect of shorter sleep, some with even less aggressive reduction in sleep amount. The type E woman. How to overcome the stress of your being everything to everybody. We will evoke a collective sigh of relief from women who wonder why more is beginning to feel like the less. What doctors don't tell you, the truth about the dangers of modern medicine, taking control, even for the most tried and tested of give techniques for aesthetic enhancement. There is no such thing in medicine as a sure thing. Elle gives us 3 lessons on success from Arab weddings of the women. The drop. How the most addictive sport can help us understand addiction and recovery. I stare at the feed, waiting for flows to emerge that will allow me to go about my day without undue agitation and the self-pity. Execution. A great practitioner and an insightful theorist joined forces to write a compelling reading story of how to get it done, the discipline of getting things done. When then established the teams to flesh out the details of exactly what was needed, what capabilities we currently had, and what we needed to do to fill the gaps. Flesh out. around the world in 80 trades. Yeah, Mr. Chen suggested that the best place to start the search is as close to the source as possible, which means heading down to the river where the jade is mined. Jade. Marketing. Moving from traditional to digital. In order to engage with customers consistently, sometimes marketers need to create content that might not directly contribute to their brand equity or improve their sales numbers. Improve their sales numbers, but is valuable to customers. Super corporators, altruism, evolution, and why we need each other to succeed. Punish and the parish. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. Are you fully charged? The three keys to energizing your work and life. The only question is how long it will take, and that depends on your response. The difference, how anyone can prosper in even the toughest times. Discover the seven traits you can't succeed without. I already said something like, that might be difficult, but let me look into it. Teaching in the secondary school. Current measures of learning style include many dimensions and often are lengthy and difficult to administer. Next level thinking. 10 powerful thoughts for a successful and abundant life. Get the contaminant out. Chapter 9. I don't know about you, but I've found bitterness is always knocking at the door. People do you wrong, you didn't get the promotion, you came down with an illness. The science of mind. Anger and malice, revenge and animosity cannot breathe the same atmosphere as goodness and purity, and they will fall away as we climb to those heights where the indwelling spirit lives. Affluence intelligence. This book will help you discover how to find balance and fulfillment even during challenging financial times. Earn more, worry less, and live a happy and balanced life. Your country is desolate, your cities burned with fire, your fields are being stripped by foreigners right before you, laid waste as when overthrown by strangers. Desolate, desolate. 東大のは12歳までに育てる。塾なし、手間なしで、息子が東大に現役合格。困った時に素直に助けを求める力。わからないことは教えてくださいと言える力はとっても大切です。Tools of titans, the tactics, routines, and the habits of billionaires, icons, and world-class performers. So honestly, that question, I have no idea how to answer. The power of one more, the ultimate guide to happiness and success. The same applies to your relationship with your God. Faith built on convenience is nothing more than a hollow faith. スッキリを作る健康習慣、くったりを招く残念な習慣。あなたが良かれと思って実践している習慣が実は毎日のくったりの懸念だとでしたら、boundless potential, transform your brain, unleash your talents, reinvent your work in midlife and beyond. Play is not an end in itself. They believed it serves a purpose to prepare us for the work yet to come. Life coaching for dummies. Improve your relationship and achieve general well-being. Staying in touch. Think about how you maintain your friendship. Some people have probably fallen by the wayside as you've gradually lost touch or moved out of the area, or you may have let someone go because of a heated argument or disagreement that proved painful at the time. 人生の予習復習は丹念に人生練習帳ですから、これをとことん探る多くの音楽たちは沈黙というものを重要視するようになる。How successful people lead, taking your influence to the next level. If you want to lead on level 4, you need to focus 80% of your attention on others and helping them to grow, learn, and achieve. The Doodle Revolution unlocked the power to think differently. Because of its more rigid visual structure, the game plan offered a straightforward method of mapping an order of operation, which is what this game is all about. Secret of the Millionaire Mind, Mastering the Inner Game of Wealth. Remember, when you focus on expand, as I often say in our training, where attention goes, energy flows, and results show. Released from bondage. True stories of freedom from satanic ritual abuse. How could she get free so quickly? Business plans for dummies take advantage of the latest technology and marketing trends. Coming up with what's attractive and what's a strength can be more ambiguous and less obvious than dealing with market growth figures and relative market share numbers. Brilliant presentation. What the best presenters know, do, and say. Brilliant, spontaneous performance. Invent and wonder. The collected writings, Jeopardy Badgers. Consulting closely with medical experts and health authorities, we've made over 150 significant process changes in our operation network and the whole food market store to help teams stay healthy. And we conduct daily audits of the measures we've put into place. 怠け者のあなたがうまくいく57の法則。思いついた順にやる。無意識がストレスなく片付く。怠け者は優先順位が重荷になる。The Leader's Guide to Influence. How to use soft skills to get hard results. Ask what they could improve or do differently. The personal MBA. Master the art of business. If your purpose is to actually make things better, this tendency can get in the way of collecting accurate data and conducting useful analysis. Eating disorders for dummies. You can't measure pain on a scale. You believe you are failing because you think you'd be getting better faster if you were doing everything right. Public speaking, how to be brilliant at any audience, any situation. I remember when you said that. Finding that individuals coming back to you months or years later to say, release your brilliance. Choose three core areas of your choose three core areas of your life where you want to improve. Outside the box, how globalization changed from moving stuff to spreading ideas. Mexico, heavily encumbered by its foreign debts, had joined the GATT only 4 years earlier. Leadership power plays, how the world's most powerful executives reach the top of their game. The insider's playbook of moves, motivation, and management tips. Andrew Stone, president of the Service Employees International Union, is fighting to keep U.S. labor alive, but he may be fighting the wrong opponents. The 80-20 principle, the secret to achieving more with less. 20% of our time lead to 80% of happiness, but 80% of our time yield very little happiness. Financial freedom, a proven path to all the money you'll ever need. You can find an editable version of this spreadsheet at Better Simpler Strategy, a value-based guide to exceptional performance learning. When Henry Ford first started making the famous Model T in 1909, producing each vehicle cost the company $1,300. Healing the brokenhearted, experience restoration through the power of God's word. Chapter 1, The Love of God. Yet amid all these things, I am more than a conqueror and gain a surpassing victory through him who loves me. 50 successful Harvard application essays. What worked for them can help you get into the college of your choice. Happily, this writer manages to pull it off through his vulnerability and warmth of description. The gift for all people, sought on God's greater grace. My God, he screamed, why did you abandon me? Heartbroken for you. It was the most gut-wrenching cry of loneliness in history, and it came not from a prisoner or a widow or a patient. It came from a hill, from a cross, from a Messiah. God wrenching. The Ten Commandments of money, survive and thrive in the new economy. Your home is not a piggy bank. As with homeowners insurance, you don't want to skimp on liability or set for actual cost coverage of your valuables. Skimp on. 독쇼というあらの努力は圧倒的になって初めて意味がある。12 steps to a compassionate life. Then go for 3 and so on. Never check email in the morning. Yes, but it's you. I don't want people to be able to find stuff. Meditation, the first and the last freedom. Regain it. I give you this opportunity to regain it. Also born again. Think better, live better. A victorious life begins in your mind. You have one you need. Chapter 8. So openly think, if I had more money, I could accomplish my dreams. crucial conversation tools for talking when stakes are high. We want to get back to the source where we can solve the problem. Hyper focus, how to be more productive in a world of distraction. The productivity project, unintentionally slipping into scatter focus mode. 7つの習慣、個人、家庭、会社、人生のすべて、成功には原則があった。人生における明確な目的と方向性を持つようになる。Make time. How to focus on what matters every day. Food tastes better when you are hungry, and there are some great health benefits from fasting. Cardiovascular fitness, longevity, muscle development, and maybe even reduced cancer risk. Skin in the game, hidden asymmetries in daily life. Courage is the highest virtue. We need entrepreneurs, risk-taking courage. How to be your own best friend. I want to tell you that is the magic, but the whole point of the book is that there is no magic. So, instead, let me simply say that I can't live without it. When you say it, I can feel it. Learn like a pro. Science-based tools to become better at anything. You need to work practice problems yourself, even if you think you already understand them. 15 secrets successful people know about time management. Friday, the end of my week, is my buffer day that I use to process bills, catch up on email, or respond to readers. The complete microbiotic diet. 7 steps to feel fabulous, look vibrant, and think clearly. 2 tablespoons olive oil. Following the path, the search for a life of passion, purpose, and joy. Well, what do you care enough about to spend your life on? Trading in the zone. Master the market with competence, discipline, and winning attitudes. Not confronting mistakes in our everyday lives usually doesn't have the same disastrous consequences it can have if we avoid confronting our mistake as traders. ロコ難民小伝夫婦の生き残り術本当に危険なことだと思います。The power of whisper, hearing God, having the guts to respond. I have a special assignment for you. Justice Awakening. How you and your church can help end human trafficking. Yeah, this is intense spiritual warfare. So be prayerful and careful as you follow God's lead concerning this area. Get up your butt. How to end self-sabotage and stand up for yourself. Choosing your pit crew. I see takers, drainers, and destroyers in human pit crews every day. They surround so many of the people who come to me wondering how their lives got so off course. Pit crew. The watchman's rattle, sinking our way out of extinction. I am on the side of Rebecca Costa. Let us become realists in search of a solution rather than doomsayers. Me and my big mouth. Your answer is right under your nose. As I have said, I was very negative in my thinking and in my speaking. Study skills. When you need to know and how to do it. If one had to review progress each day, ask yourself, what went well? How to instantly connect with anyone. 96 all new little tricks for big success in relationship. Your reader will never suspect the obvious. Then your web search gave you the skinny. You only spent a few seconds to score big with them. Skinny. Ten steps in writing the research paper. Two other serious errors were made in this paragraph. Mitchell was cited in a footnote as if his article was source used by the writer. Win at work, succeed at life. 5 principles to free yourself from the cult of overwork. A profitable pause. Principle 4. There's incredible power in non-achievement. You are not a to-do the list.徳を足す生活貯める生活心と体を元気にする40の法則ちょっとこぼれ話ファルウェダのプロの料理人は絶対に料理の途中で味方をしませんHow to fail at almost everything and still win big. Kind of the story of my life. Association programming. The real kicker. The real kicker was his brilliant plan to live among rich people until he could become one by association. The real kicker. Body mind. Current theory, first-hand experience, and ancient belief. Exciting reading, first-hand experience. The psychology of money, timeless lesson on wealth, greed, and happiness. That's great, of course. The authenticity code, the art and the science of success and why you can't fake it to make it. Makes sense. Both candidates agreed. Don't sweat the small stuff for teens. Simple ways to keep you cool in stressful times. After all, she was treating others exactly the way she wanted to be treated. Tell you a story. Bristling bags and shoes bring the fun for all. Thinking in best, making smart decisions when you don't have all the facts. AS, founded in 1992 by Arnold, provides 3 hours of structured after-school programming for over 70,000 undeserved youth in 18 cities across the United States. Undeserved. Randa. Why smart people make bad decisions. All it takes is for genetically modified DNA to reach a field, and the germination process can begin. Germination process. It's okay to manage your boss. The step-by-step program for making the best of your most important relationship at work. Repute to be undermanaged. When they present themselves, focus on them like a laser beam. An ugly truth inside Facebook's battle for domination. Moments later, Caldwell posted a quick update on Facebook that read inside. Men, women enter the relationship, making peace with the opposite sex. Yeah, when it goes into shutdown, she becomes exhausted. When she becomes overwhelmed, he withdraws and detaches. Samui kara mado o shimeru. The room where it happened, a White House the memoir. We had prepared a set of wild cards that Kim Jong-un might bring to Hanoi to surprise Trump and get him to make unnecessary concession. Wild card. The mystery method, how to get beautiful women into the bed. Pull us set the strings and then move on to another one of your happier multiple thread. Multiple thread. Lord, I want to know you. And he humbled you and let you be hungry, and fed you with manna which you did not know, nor did your fathers know, that he might make you understand that man does not live by bread alone, but man lives by everything that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord. Management of the communication. The plan is a living document, since it essentially frames all media activities, including all internal and external communication, but it also clarifies the company's strategic priorities, target constituencies, resources, and communication assignment. Grit, the power of passion and perseverance. Their early scholarly accomplishments suggest they will at some point become world-class academics. World-class academics. The Maxwell Leadership Bible, Lessons in Leadership from the Word of God by. Even the best leaders cannot force followers to act. 経済と人生を学ぶでも、これだけではコインパーキングを必要とする人が増えた理由にはなっても地価があれだけ高い場所でコインパーキングを作っておく理由を説明できません。Managing your stakeholders, what only the CEO can do. Slow, bureaucratic, or ragged. Early Bird, a memoir of premature retirement. I was not charmingly modest, making millions for dummies, managing your investment wisely, exploring real estate investment groups and trust. The Cancer Book, 101 Stories of Courage, Support, and Love. She said she had it easy because she didn't have to go through chemotherapy. Change Anything, the new science of personal success. The second, third, and fourth milestones became increasingly motivating, and often led to them feeling closer to each other than they had felt in a long time. A long, brighter future, happiness, health, and financial security in an age of increased longevity. But older people, particularly those who live independently, aren't any more likely than people under 30 to get into accident, and they still need to get around. It's always personal emotion in the new workplace. The study found that while men and women apply all 9 leadership behaviors, they do so with different frequencies, and that 4 of the key behaviors, intellectual stimulation, inspiration, participative decision making, and expectation and the rewards. In other words, those areas in which women tended to excel were deemed by both women and men the most critical to the success of a company. 今、キリストを証しする聖書に学ぶ現代人の生き方。イエス・キリストの死、祭職、仲介者として、 カトリック教会の歴史の中で、祭司という人の役割がどんな変遷をたどってきたのかということからお話しします。Give and take, a revolutionary approach to success. He gives the more. Infographics for dummies identify trends and patterns in the data. Layer mask and clipping pass both really do the same thing, but the clipping pass allows you for import into Illustrator as a masked object. 5秒であなたは熟眠できる明晰な中脳は眠りながら作られる。寝る前の一服は睡魔の大敵。スパイの地白の例でもわかるようにthe friendship of women, harnessing the power in our heartwarming, heart-trending relationship. And then, from deep inside of me, hope springs up again and climbs, as I think maybe this month it will really happen. Hope springs up again. Why we make the mistakes, how we look without the seeing, forget things in second, and all pretty sure we are way above average. Strip out complexity and build in constraint. この天候については天気だけでなく気温についてもチェックすることにした。Strategies of the Serengeti, where having the right strategy is a matter of life and death. We know the company as Nokia. Eat smarter. Use the power of food to reboot your metabolism, upgrade your brain, and transform your life. A double-blind, placebo-controlled study found that test subjects taking supplemental L-theanine improved their sleep duration and sleep efficiency. Sleep duration. Men are like waffles, women are like the spaghetti. Understanding and delighting in your differences, I began to criticize my body. It shows Kairu Penkyo-ho. Penkyo-hon 100冊のベストセラーを1冊にまとめた。時間は作るものだという。時間は作るものだという言葉があります。まずは身の回りの無駄を省いて少しずつでも勉強時間を作ってみてください。How to click with people, the secret to better relationship in business and in life. Why do people know that the future is all about people? And the Rick's new book, How to Click with People, is a must-read for anyone who wants to understand and use the transformative power of relationship both in business and in life. Must read. Empty out the negatives. Make room for more joy, greater competence, and new levels of influence. She may have looked ordinary, but she thought extraordinary. Public speaking for dummies. Add power with body language. Create spectacular visual aid. Speak with competence. Speak with competence. Be happy while you are alive.